YouTube was good. It's your boy, Paul Harris, aka Medusa. Hey, if this is your first time tuning in, go ahead. Hit the doggone subscribe button. Hit the notification bell every time I post up new content. Politics, 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 politics. Which you can actually really say bullshit, 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 bullshit. Right? First, it was Chuck D. Remember when Bernie Sanders was actually really trying to run? Just like he was trying to run previously? Well, he felt like, okay, who can I go to that actually really get the people behind me? So he goes out, go get Chuck D, a public enemy. And for the most part, if y'all remember, that was all of that stuff that him and Flavor Flav had that big misunderstanding, which for the most part, it never actually really turned out to be a misunderstanding. But Chuck goes ahead and does the rally for Bernie Sanders anyway. And as an end result, you see what the fuck happened. Bernie Sanders ain't been heard from since. So now, not too long ago, here comes Cardi B. She wants to talk to Joe Biden. Now, if y'all actually already saw that bullshit ass interview with her and Joe Biden, then you already know where the fuck I'm actually really going with this. So that's two people in the music industry that for the most part went to the side of the Democrats. And like I say, Joe Biden, you don't hear from him no more. I mean, not Joe Biden, but Sanders, you don't hear from him no more, right? And maybe it's just for the simple fact that he may have the right idea about a lot of shit, but at the same time, he can't follow through on the goddamn shot. Me personally, I really don't know what it is, right? But it really wouldn't surprise me none after this election, regardless who wins or whoever's actually really going to get selected, because like what I always tell y'all, right? These people, they already know who's going to win the doggone election. So you carrying your ass in the goddamn voting booth or waiting for the shit to come in the mail, right? You wasting your goddamn time. Me personally, if we really want to see these motherfuckers work, then don't nobody need to go vote. Nobody need to go vote, like plain and simple. Right? Let them figure this shit out. Right? And then, even then, watch their ass to come up with some bullshit. Right? So, I already told you about Cardi. I told you about Chuck D, Cardi B. Now, Ice Cube, latest and greatest. And so now, because I ain't been too long finished watching the clip with him and Chris Cuomo, right? And you know how the news media, motherfuckers get on there and they say one thing, and then the media, they'll take it and switch it up and all that kind of stuff, right? So at first he was making it sound like that, okay, Ice Cube is gonna want to work with Trump, right? And so basically, all what the hell Ice Cube said is all the show is just more discretion. Yeah, Mike, I hear you. I hear you. Me and you are right here. I'm telling you that right now. I just wish that everybody else was on the same shit music. Because here's the deal. Because if you actually really stop and think about it a while back, Steve Harvey, he got into a lot of trouble talking about, well, hey, you know what? I want to work with the president or whoever's in power, right? Well, if you actually really stop and think about it, Trump for the most part, he really ain't in power. He ain't in power. And then if Joe Biden come in there, he ain't in power either, right? So whether Ice Cube, so when he wants to sit up here and talk about, well, I want to talk to whoever's in power, you really might want to like retract your statement, because 9 times out of 10, you probably gonna be working with all those goons in Congress or Nancy Pelosi, right? So either way it goes, you looking rather fucked up right now, right? So again, people, when I come on here, right, all I can do is just actually really tell you how I actually really look at the situation. Now, whether or not you actually really interpret it the same way that I interpret it, then hey, good for you. But if it's actually really going to take you a minute, then hey, still good for you. Or even if you like totally completely disagree of what the fuck old Apollos Harris is talking about, then hey, guess what? Still good for you. Carry your ass to the voting booth and see what the fuck happens, right? I just don't want y'all to be pissed off if the person that you voting for, or who the hell you think you voting for, ain't gonna be in the White House come January. Because a lot of people out there, right? They really want Trump out of there, right? But if you go back and watch a couple of shows that I did a while back, right? I said it then. Be careful who the hell you hurrying to get out of your house. And be careful of who the hell you bringing into your house, right? They can sit up here and tell y'all goddamn day long, right? Hey, I'm selling insurance, but I'm actually like really here to rob your house. And if you actually really look like something, then I'm gonna turn around and rape you, right? That's just how the story goes, people, right? All what I'm saying, take in consideration about who the fuck you gonna vote for. Here's a guy talking about Joe Biden, right? Here's a guy that's been in office for as many years as I've been born. And if you guys ever go back and look at his track record, sitting up there playing on little kids, playing with little kids, little girls, little boys, or whatever, right? I mean, that's what the fuck you want in office? And I know a lot of y'all gonna sit up here and say, well, hey, well, Trump ain't no better, right? But that just goes to show you, right? It's two different flavors of shit, right? You got one that's scented and one that's unscented, right? But just know it's still shit when it's all said and done, right? Just because you don't smell it don't mean that it ain't there, right? So all what the fuck I'm trying to tell y'all, right? I mean, like I said, if you want to go vote, then go vote, right? But just know that the vote is not gonna count worth a damn. Ask Hillary Clinton, right? Matter of fact, ask Al Gore, right? When they say that the shit from overseas didn't get back in time, and I knew people that voted. They voted well in advance. They should have set off well in advance, and then they gonna sit up there and talk about, oh, it didn't get here. That's bullshit, people. These motherfuckers, they already knew. They already knew who they wanted in office. Plain and simple. So take it for what it's worth, people. So like I said, politics, right? Here they are, they using, if y'all don't see it for what it is, right? They trying to get the black people vote, the so-called black person's vote. Why would they go to Chuck D? Right? And if I really didn't know no better, then yeah, I probably would have voted for Bernie Sanders, right? But I know better because I know that's all what the fuck that was. Cardi B, right to this day, the fuck was you thinking, right? Joe was looking like the whole time he had the mic on. He was looking like, damn, do I really need to listen to this ignorant ass motherfucker now? Like, seriously, that's how that motherfucker look. So, like I said, people have to understand that nobody. Yeah, I'm with you, right? But then, like I said, right? Some of us can talk it. Some of us can walk it. But how many of us can actually really talk it and walk it, right? I'm one of the few that can actually really do both, right? I tell you I ain't gonna do something, guess what? I ain't gonna do it, right? Just like I'm not gonna go vote. What the fuck for? I already know what's out there, right? But what everybody needs to understand, right, is that if we really want this goddamn country back, then we need to go in there and clear out all that shit. Some of the put like this. Anytime when somebody has been in office for as long as I've been born, yeah, guess what? I'm tired of looking at you, right? I'm tired of looking at you. You ain't did shit in 47 years. What the fuck makes you think you better do something for? Right? You've been in too long. You probably don't even know how to count to 5 now. But you want somebody to vote for your motherfucking ass. Okay, I got it. Fuck games as usual. It's funny how they want to put stipulations on how long you get to be president, but they don't put stipulations on how long you can be in Congress. That's bullshit. Joe Biden, Maxine Waters looking like an old willow tree. Matter of fact, I've seen trees that look better than that bitch, right? Get these old motherfuckers out of there. They got their money. Do your goddamn 8 years and get to stepping. Hope you saved your money. Just like I say, if you're going to put that law on the goddamn president, put it on the goddamn motherfucker that's in Congress. 8 years is the longest that you can do. You do your 8 years. If you do good, fine. Hopefully the next motherfucker can follow up after you. If you fuck it up, then that's even better. Because hopefully the next motherfucker will do better than you. That's how the shit should work. But they ain't gonna do that. And the only reason why they ain't gonna do it, because we ain't hollering, we are not hollering loud enough to say, hey, get these old bastards out of here. I'm tired of looking at them. Let's get some new people in. Let's get some new people in the office. Come up with some new ideas. Like, hey, what's going on? So yeah. So that just look, people. That's just how I look at the whole deal. And it's just like what I said on my Facebook page a while back. I said, if the motherfucker, if I was to go to a town hall meeting where the president or the soon-to-be president gonna be there, and the president, he come and he said, okay, Apollo Harris, right? What do I have to do that'll cause you to vote for me come motherfucking election day? And I would say, you know what, Mr. President, or soon to be Mr. President, or Mrs. President, you want my goddamn vote? I served this country 21 years. How about you stop taking taxes out of my goddamn check every month? Matter of fact, anybody, they ain't even necessarily got to be in the armed forces, right? But if you done gave an organization 20 plus years of your life, and you say, you know what? I'm gonna retire. Then give me all of my money every month because I already got the motherfucking free Medicare from a company, right? I already got you free medical, free dental. I got all that shit, right? But you steady taking taxes from me. What the fuck for? 20 years wasn't long enough, I guess. If they can now, if they can do that, then goddamn it, I will go. And I actually really need to see the shit in writing. I need for it to be passed, and then you plaster that shit on the goddamn idiot box and say, hey, guess what? This is law. Now, all right, and then I call all my retirement buddies and say, hey, look, y'all come vote for this motherfucker. Because he ain't gonna take taxes out of our check no more. Or she ain't finna take taxes out of our check no more. Yeah, again, Mike, I hear you. It's unconstitutional. And then they gonna bitch at Trump because he don't want to show his taxes. He don't want to show his tax return. Because Trump himself know that shit is bullshit. I'm gonna show you my taxes. What the fuck for? It's unconstitutional. Ain't right now? I don't think there's a law out there right now that say where it say you gotta pay income tax. Where it say you gotta pay income tax. Where it say you gotta file for income tax. Where is it at? You can't show me. Goddamn it, 9 times and 10 it don't exist. But I'm only one motherfucker. One out of many that actually really know this. So it is what it is, people. And like I said, if you want to go vote, then goddamn it, go vote. But just know that your vote ain't gonna be worth a damn. You can holler, yell, and scream all the fuck you want. But guess what? It ain't gonna mean a damn thing. You know why? Because these motherfuckers, they already know who gonna be in office. They already know. They just trying to see how many stupid motherfuckers is out there. Plain and simple, people. I can't look. That's about as barney terms as I can get it right there. It don't get no simpler than that, people. Like, seriously. So, with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, tell your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your pawpaw, motherfucker next door, cross the street, car around the corner. Paulus Harris, aka the Medusa. And I'm gonna holler at y'all